everyone and welcome to this week's video. Today we are trying that M25 challenge again that I tried a few weeks prior. So again, the highway agency has said there's no closures this week, so hopefully we can actually complete this challenge. So the challenge is to get from this parking spot, well maybe not this exact parking spot, but here from whatever time we set off, what will be roughly 10 o'clock. We're going to time it on my passenger's phone, and the goal is to get back here within I'm going to say under 2 hours hopefully. I highly doubt that's possible, but yes, we're going to be timing how long it takes, and then we're going to see what MPG this 2025, a month and a bit old Hyundai Bayon can do. So let's get on with this video. I could have done with a clean before this drive, but we're going to be driving on the M25 for a long time, so I guess it doesn't matter so much. Okay, exactly like last time. Let's get going. So we're just driving through Cobham petrol station, the UK's biggest petrol station, to start this challenge. We're on the motorway heading towards junction 10, the worst junction on the motorway, and immediately we hit a 50 average speed check. Fun. This is going to be a very fun trip. This is famous junction 10 with all the famous horrible roadworks that's going to go on for years. Yay, I would hate to live at this junction. Luckily I'm at junction 9. So, as we have passed junction 10, I should give a little update. My passenger, my friend here, is timing the journey so we know how long it takes. So I just thought I should update on that front. And we're coming out the 50 average. Yay. We've left the 50 average, so turn my limiter off. Well, turned it back on and put my foot down. And immediately stop because someone doesn't know how to follow motorway rules. Now I have very safely passed that terrible driver. We shall carry on the drive. Top speed of 70. Never mind, there's another person in the wrong stupid lane. Another thing I did forget to mention is with the MPG test, I'm going to drive as if a normal person drives. So I'm doing between 75 and 70 along the whole drive, unless otherwise like the 50 average. But yeah, that. Passing Thorpe Park. Oh, I need to lane change now. Yay. We're finally able to sit at 70 miles an hour. Finally. That's not 70, sir. So, small update, a few minutes, hours, a few minutes later, we have just passed junction 12. So we're now 2 junctions down, many more to go. I actually have no idea how many junctions are on the M25. I'm thinking 26, I could be wrong. My passenger princess has just let me know that I'm wrong with 26. It's actually 33 junctions on the M25. Well, I hate my life. Also, he doesn't like being called passenger princess. We're coming up to junction 13. Slowly making our way through it in the Hyundai Bayon. What's an automatic? So that's a much easier for this drive. Well, actually, there's not any traffic, so manual would also be alright. But yeah. Okay, 13 and 14 are quite close together. Only feels like, what, 2 minutes distance? We are near Heathrow now though. That's a lot of water on the map. But we're near Heathrow, so it usually gets a bit busy around Heathrow. What is my passenger doing? Okay, never mind. I should brake. Now, and so my car is beeping at me loads because it thinks it's a 40. The road over there is a 14, not this one, but it read the road sign over there, so now it's having a hissy fit that I'm going 60. Hey, the car has finally realised it's a 70 and stopped having a hissy fit. Woo! Oh my god, another Honda? Yep, Hyundai Bayon. That's not a Hyundai Bayon, is it? That's a Volvo. Well, the rear lights look the same. Sue me. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
Nothing like it.
I think they do. Well, that's awkward. But we're at the exit for Wembley Football Stadium for the people that like football. I couldn't care less. And the junction is junction 16. The only time I like to come off here for Wembley Stadium is for Petronism Live. Well, there is a video on my channel from a month or two ago. Sir or madam or they them, you have a light out. Now at junction 17, that was a little longer to get there, but for the M25 it's practically clear. This is known as the UK's largest car park, but today it doesn't live up to that name. We've been able to sit at 70 miles an hour quite happily. Yes, I am lane hogging, but that's because that's coming off in a second. Update, we've just seen a sign. We are 6 miles from Watford. I put my indicators on, but it just immediately disconnected, so cool. Love this car. And junction 20. Sorry, I'm laughing because I think my passenger said something and I don't know what he said. Why are you going so slow on the motorway? Dick. I got a car in my mirror and it won't get out of my blind spot. Nah. 22. Getting there. It has started to rain though. You probably won't be able to see it, but it has. One, my passenger is apparently throwing up. You're making weird noises, Mr. Passenger.
Well, I won't say why.
We're now at South Mims service station on the M25. Still going strong. That's green. I just missed it because to record on these glasses you need to click a button. But we're just driving. I looked over to my left and I saw a building on fire. And then there was loads of police and fire brigade, so I missed it. Oh no, our first setback of the evening. We've got a speed limit change. Down to 50 as well. That's quite a distance. Sir, that's not 50. Right, well, hopefully this doesn't last long. Still a 50, but we got the tunes. Volvo, okay, he was just indicating that entire time and then just didn't move over. Never mind, he's finally decided to move over. What a great person, well done. The lorries are having a race at 1 mile an hour difference. I'm getting bored now. We've been stuck in this 50 zone for ages. My passenger's bored as well. I'm bored. Junction 25. What's that? 10 to go? 11. 11.
33.25, not 11.
Oh wow, I forgot that was 33. Don't worry, I'm dumb. Don't know what tunnel this is what tunnel this is, but we're going into a tunnel. Shame I'm not in like a good sounding car, so I can just downshift a few. Look, downshift, and not do anything because I'm in an average. 27 miles from Dartford now. So from Dartford, there's not many junctions to go. So we're making incredible time from what I assume. We're now in Essex. I'm guessing he likes The Only Way is Towie or Only Way is Essex or whatever it's called. I don't know, I've probably just mixed two shows together. It is still just for the system test. Mate, we've been on the road for so long and just stuck at 50. Been sandwiched, I don't like it. I don't like being between two lorries. Another tunnel, yay! Yay! This one's a big tunnel. And we're at junction 27. Yay! So it's not on the dash anymore, but it just came up with a amber coffee mug on the above the petrol mileage and flashing at me in the rev gauge, have a break, have a break. We have not been driving that long. Like, why is it telling me to have a break?
Kit Kat.
Have a Kit Kat, yes, have a Kit Kat. Not sponsored.
60.
60. Oh, we can do 60.
Oh no, 70. I like.
Oh, we can do 70, even better. Get out of this stupid, I hate everything. We are at junction 28. Still going strong. making pretty good time.
We just passed Old McDonald's farm.
And we just passed Old McDonald's farm. Good drive. Yeah. Coming up to Dartford, got the Dartford charge, but it's after 10 o'clock, so it's free, I hope. The bridge is coming up. We're going up onto the Dartford Crossing Bridge on the M25. What I think is a very cool structure. I can't pronounce that word properly because it's stupid. So while I can, we're nearly at the top of the Dartford Bridge. That over there is London, because the M25 circles London. But now I need to pay attention to the road and the speed limit, because it's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. But it is a very cool bridge, and probably the best part of the drive. Sir, that is not 50 miles an hour. One thing I should mention, we're going over the River Thames, of course. Otherwise you wouldn't need a bridge here. Another county. We are now in Kent. So, curious what people think. Do you class Dartford as London or Kent? Some people are 50-50 on this. Section 2. So, I've skipped a few.
A282.
We're on the A282, what comes back onto the M25. Hiccup, M25. But we're at junction 2 now. We just need to get past junction 9 to end up at Cobham. And it's lowering down to a 50 again. Whoop. God, it's now 40. What's going on? Junction 8. Oh, we're nearly there. We're so nearly there. Oh, I'm getting tired now as well. I've been driving for a while. Oh, well, we haven't done the challenge then. That's an upset. Junction 9. Now this is the junction I would come off because I live in West Sussex, but that means we're so close to Cobham. Cobham is between junction 9 and 10, so we're so close to the finish now. I'm accidentally speeding, back down to normal speeds. Here's the sign, Cobham's coming up. And here we go, we are at Cobham Services. So we're going to end the timer when we get off this slip road, because we didn't, basically it'll count for the same as when we put it on for when we got on to the slip road. So we're nearly there, we're nearly done, and we will get a time of how long it's taken. I think that was a pretty good run, other than 50-mile-an-hour zones constantly. Here's Cobham petrol station, largest petrol station in the UK. Make sure there's no one around so I don't crash. I assume my passenger has ended the timer. And we are here. That's it. A full lap of the M25. We got 54.9 mpg. That's the best mpg I've ever had out of this car. And I think it's more than Hyundai actually claimed. So that's really good. And we did it just under 2 hours, of about 1 hour 58 minutes. That is the best I've ever had going around the M25. It would have been quicker. I reckon we would have shaved 8 minutes off if it wasn't for all the 50 zones. So there we have it. We did it under 2 hours. I mean, yes, only just did it by under 2 hours, but we did it. We did a whole lap of the M25. From junction, well, this is Cobham, so between junction 9 and junction 10, all the way back to junction 9, junction 10. I'm quite happy with how it did MPG wise, and honestly it was quite comfy. My passenger's very tired because we've now got a 40-minute drive home. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and stay tuned for more challenges. Also, if you have any ideas for challenges, please do comment them. Goodbye.